cable, again, this cable has broken a big structure at the 157.80 and moved on to the downside. With the assistance of dollar strength, obviously, and we're now last week's low, basically around the 153.44. We're up against another structural point now. So as you can see, that the move from 157.80, is pretty impressive. The 159.81 there, which level we all know about. You've got to be short below that. We had the 157.80, then we've got to the 153.44, which is where we are now. That is your structural short. Okay, the 153.44. Okay, that's these lows here. That's the next hurdle we want to get through in this cable. So structural shorts 153.44. The structural long on the cable is 157.80. Yeah, you've got a long way. It's not till up here. That's the only proper structural long you can have. Fine, a move through the 155.22 is going to give you a little bit more confidence on the long side to get to the 157.80, but that'll come apparent on the 200 tick for our long trade. The structural short then 153.44, structural long 157.80. Going to the 200 tick then. There's the 153.44. Now, because we have a bias to the downside, our short trade can be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, the same principle as the euro dollar, and the short trade here I'm going to have 153.99. Okay, it's a couple of momentum lows here, and effectively what we've got here in this cable is an elongated, an extended gift line, okay, in the cable. And okay, you're going to have the assist of the opening range as well on this when we get it in Tokyo or the UK session. So the earliest point here is basically the 154. Your short point's the 154. If you're going short there, your short stop needs to be 154.40. Okay, short point 154, short stop 154.40, which is here. To the long side, we've got a few things going on around the same area. You've got a 2-day low, you've got the 155.22, and you've got the 1-day high. So the earliest opportunity on the long side is basically above the 2-day low. If you're going to be a touch more conservative, you can wait for the 1-day high or indeed the 155.22 to break. So you have 2 or 3 options here. I've got the green line in there as a long being the very earliest opportunity, so it's 154.90. Okay, if you're going long there, your long stop needs to be 154.60. So below these series of highs made in the last 2 sessions. Okay, so your long point 154.90, your long stop 154.60. But it might be more prudent, if you want to wait for the 1-day high and the 155.22 to break, go for it. If that happens, if you go long the 155.22, you can have your stop basically below the 2-day low, which would be 154.80. So you're just shifting your opportunities up 20-30 pips. Okay, I remind you, be aware of where the bias is, and that is to the short side. So here, above here, the expectation is, okay, it's a viable trade because you're going to get a short covering rally.